I wasn't wary of that, but hello. Good afternoon, everyone. How's your week? And now it's starting for the round of 16. And for our first match today, it's going to be the one who played in the show match, with showing some incredible promise, being Vero, and an unknown value being Arutea here. And I think both of the players are in the lobby, so it seems that we're just gonna get straight into the action since both players didn't send their warm-up. And Vero rolling a 63. Let's just wait for a bit here. Actually got my coffee. I woke up pretty early today. I'm feeling pretty good. But despite that, well, since it is the first match, we'll get to see the top seeds performing in the tournament for the round of 16. So you might be seeing something interesting. But Arutea did roll a 76. But she gets first pick here while Vero gets first ban. We're a little bit more strict with the warm-ups, but we'll see. So how will Vero approach this? In the show match, she seemed pretty proficient in both of the mods, so we might see some low mod lineups. I don't know how will Vero approach this, but even though being low seed, he showed pretty strong. He had a pretty strong showing during the show match last time. And he chooses HD1. That is interesting. Now it's Arutea ban. Assuming it's gonna be a complete HD ban set here, but who knows? I do think that the HD maps for the round 16 are kinda nicer in general. Chooses HR1. Well, Arutea here going for the forced ban, rather aggressive, not letting Vero get a 3 point, assuming that she's not gonna do well with HR1. But alright, it's Arutea's first pick, and we'll see the first match and the first actual player showcase for the round of 16 bracket. Oh wow, the 2U map. Alright, it seems that we're gonna go for a speed battle on the first part. Personally, I haven't seen Vero deal with no mod 2, but so I can't really give my predictions. But assuming Vero likes 2U maps, we might see a pretty close battle between the two here. Who knows? But it is Arutea's pick, so if Vero gets this early break point, it might be interesting. Hey, guys, but Konami sweat. Who knows? Yeah, same thought here. Who's this Konami person? Oh, the S is actually the sweat. Big brain. But, alright, it seems that both the players are ready and the match is gonna start in 10. Alright, let's see. So the map is pretty fast, and as stuff are syncing up here, and we'd actually see some alternates, hopefully, or maybe people are strong enough to single tap the whole map. Who knows? Well, we'll see. I have some few complex patterns here that might see some accuracy drops, but as everything's syncing up, I Vera did get the full extra in the first part, and it was all synced up. More issues. Yeah, actually, the first part of this is pretty consistent, but we get into the first bridge and we'll see. Yeah, these thick ripples, and both players are single tapping it, so we'll see. It seems that they're pretty comfortable with the high BPM and both holding on SS. But we'll see as we get into the PI. And Arutea with the miss. A very big miss. This is the key eye part, and accuracy will be a factor in this since it's only no mod. I mean, Vera doesn't provide any issues in holding his combo and his SS. We might see a very early break point. Arutea though, definitely recovering from that. So Vera with breaking the SS. We get to the second bridge here, and this is the part where we might see a lot of misses. Assuming that they're just gonna single tap this part where we have a long 5-ton single tap. This is around 240 BPM, so it's doable, but we'll see. And here we go. Actually, never mind. I think it's the end of the Ki. But Vera here losing a bunch of accuracy before the Ki, and this miss might mean the point might go back to Arutea. She's very consistent even after that one miss. But once again, this combo advantage from Vera is giving him just this tiny lead. But any more misses here, any more 100s or misses might break this lead back to Arutea. Though another... Alright, here we go. This is the very tough pattern for Arutea. Final Ki, and the single tap section. And Vera with 3 misses! Even more! Arutea has a significant lead now. They both hit the what I assume is the hardest part of the map, but Vera with a few chokes there. 20k lead for Arutea, getting back the lead, holding a 99.4 accuracy. And the Kia, there's nothing much left. We'd have to see a devastating choke from Arutea here for it to be even, but it doesn't seem it. Arutea will take her 4th point here as the final spinner comes, and Vera did hold the lead, but Arutea kept her consistency till the end, only having 1 miss. Oh, that's the first point. Quite unfortunate for Vera to choke on that last part, but such as tournament nerves. We'll see. It is going to be Vera's pick, so there's no break point whatsoever. Are they flexing that high seed power here? Proving Vera is going to be a very, very tough match. Yeah, she didn't seem too happy with that one miss. Alright, we're gonna wait up for the fix here. We're chilling in the lobby. Okay, so Vera doing an airy strat. Sorry for the broken commentary here. Apparently, there's some stuff happening outside, so I'm trying to wait for it to keep quiet for a bit. Hopefully, the stream doesn't pick it up. Vero choosing an airy strat. Not really sure what to pick, so he chooses HD2. We'll see. It's the first time an HD2 pick is gonna get picked in the tournament, and we'll have Borealis. But I think that this map is far more feasible in terms of mods than HD1, in my opinion. It's just a little bit fast. So that's we'll have to see if they can deal with relatively fast SV and HD. Vera apparently just downloaded the pool, so we're gonna have to see a site lead tournament here. A site lead tournament bracket for Vera. We'll see. It is Vero's pick here, so if he loses this point, we might see Arutea having a pretty big advantage with that one breakpoint. But we'll see as everything syncs up. I just done it here. There's low parts there. Arutea with the 100. And I think she missed on the first part. Yeah, that's a miss. Alright, so Vera here building up a lead as Arutea is having a bit of trouble with the slow parts, holding a 90 act. And another miss. Note that this map is pretty short, so each miss and 100 here means a lot. Assuming Vera will hold this very strong consistency. Arutea's advice for choosing HD here. It's biting back, but Vera did miss, but this 100,000 point lead isn't really giving much advantage to Arutea, but any kind of damage here is accepted, honestly. But for now, Vera is getting super consistent, super comfortable with the map. Not bad for a side read. And get to the Ki, and it's already in the last quarter of the map. And Vera's sticking strong with his score. And more sinking issues. Cool. Yeah, final slider there. I think Arutea missed a single pick, so Vera will get a bit of point advantage with that one slider. And yeah, as the last parts here, both are getting consistent, coming up from that 90 act, but Vera, super strong score with only one miss. Actually, 2x miss here. Taking this solid lead and takes this point. So both players are even out, no breakpoints for each other. So it's gonna be back to Artea's pick. Right. Do note that Vero is sight reading this whole match, so I have to see. But Arutea choosing an HR. If I remember correctly, Vero is pretty confident in HR, but we'll see. This might be a very risky pick for Arutea. But yep, the obligatory Toho map. Vero in the chat rooting for his competitor. But he will get Sola. So we tried it out, and Sola is pretty consistent for an HR2, but the reading aspect of this is existent. It's pretty fast. Good luck and the GLHFs in the chat, and we're gonna have the match going to start here pretty soon. There we go. Let me get some more coffee here. It's it's also another pretty short map, only 2 minutes. So any kind of misses might be uh, might be troubling for both the players here. Vera somehow still playing hidden. Let's wait for a bit. Yeah, for the start, both players here with a few misses, a few 100s, but Arte keeping this on the side pretty consistent. And yeah, it seems that the misses were from the client. I'd never minded this from the client. But Artea holding this small act lead for HR, but this miss brings it back down. Very here, just slowly building up that small lead. But it is a miss for the lead, so we're gonna have a bit of combo advantage for the HR pick. It's just a little bit, but it may decide the match depending on how the scores will go. And first Ki. Oh wait, there's a Ki. Interesting. Mapping. But yeah, both players are getting very consistent now, comfortable with the mid parts of the map, so any kind of misses might be detrimental here. Augers. So Vero with the solid miss brings back this lead to Arutea, and it's just before the Ki, so Arutea here might even out the combo advantage that Vero had earlier in the set. But this accuracy difference is very, very large. We're gonna have to see some errors on Arutea's side for any kind of lead to be brought back to Veros. Rivera's advantage. I'm sorry, my brain just shut up for a second. But Artea here slowly reaching for the 1 million. And I believe she will get it. It is a 1 million score for Artea. Unfortunate for Vero to get that miss and near the key eye, but Artea keeping her very, very consistent score, even after missing once. And another point for Artea. Both sides are pretty even with their own picks. But we'll have to see. We're gonna have to see a break point here, or each player will just get their points back and forth. Oh no. It seems that the miss that Vera had was an internet issue apparently. Good luck. I'm sorry about this, but be good. Oh, it is Vero's pick, and we're gonna have to see if it's a break point. Then we might see some favors here. But if Vero keeps this point, excuse me. But if Vero gets this point back, and it will be all evened out, and Vero will get another chance for another break point. But same goes for Arutea. If she gets this break point, it might be very, very important. As any kind of advantage here, or breaking this back and forth from both of the players, would actually mean to win the series for both of them. And Vero chooses free mod 3, the I9 map. We're gonna have to see. Will Vero go for the HDHR? This map has some BPM changes, if I remember correctly. In terms of the mapping, it's not exactly BPM change, but more of a mapping difference. And it's a bit troubling, but we'll have to assume, especially since Vero is sight reading this. Alright, more people in the chat. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We have the first match for the tournament. It's going to be Arutea versus Vero. This is going to be the first time the Arutea is performing in the tournament, so we might see some nerves, but she is regarded as high steam in terms of the statistics that they had for the qualifiers. But at the same time, Vero here showed some big promise during the show match that he had, even though he wasn't playing with the dummy. The show match was with air. And Arutea is teasing, showing that Vero will choose HDHR for free mod 3, even though Vero is sight reading this whole match. And Arutea with an HD pick. Oh, never mind. It seems that they changed it back. It's going to be a hard rock versus hidden here. We're going to see both of the mods performing on this one map, and we'll have to see. I personally haven't tried this map with mods yet, so I can't say for sure which is the better mod. But we'll have to see. That's a few more breaks there. We're gonna have to see both SS on the first part of the map. And Arutea is the first to break this. And this break is pretty big. That's like 4, 5 100s there. Avera did get some 100s in the meantime, but it's not as devastating as Arutea's. But we'll see. Vero hasn't FC'd any of the map tools so far, so we might get to see a miss here depending on what's gonna happen. There we go. As the Kia hits, and we have a few finishers. Arutea is getting a bit more, getting her accuracy back. But this KI will be on Vero's favor as he's still holding this very consistent accuracy and full combo. We've got a few 100s there. Brings back this accuracy down to 98. While Arutea is slowly climbing her act. While a few drops there brings her back to 96, but ooh, a miss. That is unfortunate. We're gonna have to see a pretty big mistake on Vera's side here to see any kind of lead going back to Arutea, but she is bringing back the accuracy just a little bit, but I don't think there's enough map points here. But Vera with a miss. We're gonna have to see something. And as the last part, this is gonna be a 1-1 mapping. It's a bit offbeat, but I think that's all of the maps there. It's all of it's just slow. And slow parts with HD is gonna be troubling, but Arutea did hit the last parts. Good scores for both. Vera with the 1 mil score, even though with 1x miss. Very, very strong. But you guys can notice here that even though Vera does have only around 7x 100s, it still caters to a 98% accuracy. So any kinds of 100s here tend to cost more than what it usually does. But it's gonna be Vera's pick score there, and he's gonna have another chance for another breakpoint. But he will have to win against Arutea's pick. And I can't read that. Is that free mod 2? Yes, it is actually free mod 2. I really like this map. For me, I do think that Hidden is a more consistent pick here, as the SVs get pretty fast at the last part. Oh yeah, for those in the chat, I did we did talk to Arutea, and it's pronounced as Arutea and not Arutea. Even though I really feel like Arutea is a nicer name for me, but it is Arutea. But regarding from that, the matches will start in 10. And Vera with the hidden hard rock. Oh, we're gonna have to see a mod advantage here. We'll have there's a lot more pressure on Arutea, as this mod advantage will give a lot of points for Vera in general. And you guys will see it in the score below, as if both players are consistent in what they can do, the scores will just lead on to Vera's favor. And if ever his scores go over 1,060,000, it means that Vera automatically won that map. But a few 100s there, this active difference is pretty big. But oh no, Vera with a few misses. While Arutea holding this very consistent 99 accuracy. But it's not too early to rule it out, as we're getting just a half of the map. Here we get to the TI. Arutea holding this very, very consistent score. Yeah, these these offbeat are costing Vera a lot of accuracy. But Arutea with a few misses. This can go anywhere now. But Vera, unfortunate miss, brings back the lead to 100,000. And it seems that Arutea is gonna have this very strong score. And yeah, there's not much math left for Vera. And it's gonna be another point to Arutea's pick. Super consistent. The HDHR did fail Vera in the long run here. Yeah, it could have gone anywhere depending on how well Vera recovered from that few misses on the start. Because Aretea did miss on on the mid part of the map. But still, very strong score from Aretea. If there were no misses, it would have been a 99.7. Yeah, Futsu is interesting. There's some stuff to see in it, especially with mods. Uh, there's obviously some types of patterns that get moved out, but overall, it's a matter of how can you be creative with what you have. But it's all even on the board again, while Vero is going to be picking his map. Arate here having a chance of another breakpoint. Oh, actually, no, she hasn't gotten a breakpoint yet. So, if she gets this breakpoint, it's going to be match point. And we'll have to see. This pick is quite important for Vero to win. And he chooses no mod 4. And there's a few things to note from no mod 4. One, the mapping is horrendous on this. It starts on 3/4 and goes to swing patterns for 1/2. And so it's gonna be really tough to hit. Especially if when Vero is sight reading this. So we might see this might be a bad pick for sight read, but we'll have to see if Vero has enough power to get through this. And also the second thing to notice is that this is TV size, so any kind of mistakes, if Artea has practiced this map, will be very tough. And where it's gonna start, we'll see. I'm so expecting a 100 from Vera on the first part. Oh no, Artea is the one who gets the 100 first. Yeah, here comes the very tough patterns. It's really hard to time these, and it's showing on Artea's accuracy, even though it's just a nomad. And it is TV size. Reminder that so this map will be finished pretty shortly. Even though it's only like 100 notes, we're almost reaching the half part of the map. Yeah, this is score V2. Another is making issues. Yeah, 98 and a 95 here. So the accuracy is giving a bit of advantage for Vera. But misses would be very detrimental. Especially in the first part of the Ki here. A little bit of swing patterns there. A bit of act drops, but it's nothing much. But Arte has gotten pretty comfortable with the Ki and slowly building her accuracy. But Vero does the same as well. And it's the last parts of the map. And both FCs, but this accuracy advantage will lead to Vero's side. Well, that seems to be only a 5x100 difference, but That's more than enough for any kind of score. A good performance for a site to be, honestly, and a good score for RJ as well. But it seems that Vera has the side and any kind of breakpoints here. And here she chooses DP2. This is actually a pretty speedy pick. Assuming she did pick no mod 2 for the first, which is around 250. Uplift Spice on DT is around the same, but we have the OD problem here in Czech. So it's going to be a little bit more troubling for both players to hit that than this. But I really like the song. And since it's gonna come out soon, we got some references to Chainsaw Man. And it's only 2 minutes for DT, I think. We'll see as double time starts. Yeah, you guys instantly notice the very fast Kutsu patterns here. So it might catch people off guard. Thinking issues, but Arutea does hold the 96 accuracy before Vero, and we'll have to see. In actual rank, I don't think it's much. But in terms of the seeding in the tournament, oh no, Vero with a miss. Arutea is higher seeded in the tournament than Vero. That is unfortunate for Arutea and for Vero to get a miss. So she will hold this lead, both in accuracy and combo. And another miss from Vero. This is very unfortunate. And if this keeps up, if Arutea keeps the score up, we might see a strong showing again. It's gonna be a match point for Arutea, but at the same time, it's gonna be Vero's pick. But it's still early in the map. So we'll have to see. Arutea is still holding this lead, but any miss would mean a lot actually, as the combo difference isn't that much, and Vero is getting comfortable with the accuracy here. Let's say for Arutea, but few drop there. We're gonna have to see. I think this is gonna be the last PI. I don't know, Vero with a few Astronauts. And Arutea holding a pretty solid score for DP. Yeah, there's gonna be Arutea's point. Alright. 1 million for both of the players, but this 60,000 score difference is gonna be to Arutea's favor, and she will get the match point. But at the same time, it's gonna be Vero's pick, and neither player has won against the opponent's pick. So no break points for the whole tournament. So if Vero wins his pick, we're gonna have to see a tiebreaker. And it's gonna be the first match of the tournament, and we're gonna see a tiebreaker. Who knows? So the pressure is gonna be on Vero, as this is gonna be his last pick for the match. And even if he wins this match, he's gonna have to fight Arutea in a tiebreaker. No Jones, I'll go. As they're picking, let's just vibe to Omega Rhythm. I personally really like the song. And he chooses free mod 1. Will he go for the risky HPHR pick again? And it seems that did not like that pick. So a few things to notice is the fact that this free mod 1 is 3 minutes and 34 seconds in terms of length. So it's a consistent map in general, but this length might be a factor, as the previous maps that they've played have all been just 2 minutes. So the long maps such as Nomad 1, I think HR1 as well, were not played. So this time difference might be interesting. We'll see. Vera did choose HPHR for his last for Arutea25, but that ended up in Vera's loss. So we might see a single mod pick for Vera. As personally, I would do that. But it's gonna start in 10 seconds here. Yeah, I really like Koi as a song. The map, the last difficulty of this map, not so much. I hate this map. And here we go. Vera with only a single mod pick here, opting for that consistency, while Arutea is going for that risky hidden pick. She's pretty consistent in hidden, but her past plays with hidden have been not as well as Vera's hard rock. So we'll have to see. She has to play this very, very slowly. And here we go. That miss. Might spell it. But it is still early in the map, and Vero, I believe, has only FC'd a single map. Few more 100s, bring back the speed up. Well, Bear is holding a pretty strong 99 point. We did get a few 100s, so we might see lower than 99 for most players. So, finisher parts here. And I think, wait, never mind. It's 100s. I thought that Arutea missed up some finishers. So this lead is going up to around 60,000. Oh wait, better TV's on. Oh, hello. A little bit of thinking. But Garo's still holding this strong accuracy difference. Don't mind the scores, but because Vera is a little bit behind in the sync. So assuming that the syncings will be correct in the meantime, Vera will have this small lead versus Arutea. Because Vera is holding this FC. This long break section, we're gonna have to see Vera catch up here. And here we go. The score has brought back to Vera's favor, but that's merely just a sync issue. But you guys can notice that Arutea is about 20 seconds into the map, and Vera already has the score advantage. But this, she's recovering well, But Vera holding this very consistent, and an unfortunate miss on the last parts of the map. We're gonna have to see Vera here choke real hard. The HD pick here, not being too helpful on her side. A little bit of fun free section there, but we'll have to see Vera deal with it. Oh, he has to beat the 93,000, but he's on his way for 1 million here. And yeah, Vera has won this pick, and it will be tiebreaker for the match. Vera, with out of the whole tournament, I think this is his strongest score. Very strong. Only 5x 100, 99.5 accuracy. And this whole tournament, nobody has won a breakpoint. It's going to be tiebreaker for both of the players. And we're going to have a melody flag here. A Muzukashi difficulty for the tiebreaker. 4 minutes and 40, it's pretty lengthy. But this will be played in no mod. So we're gonna have to see how they perform here. In terms of consistency, I do have my side on Vera, but at the same time, Arutea's no mod boost score here was about just 1x miss and like 3x 100. So we're gonna have to see. It seems that both players haven't FC'd tiebreaker yet. Especially Vera, since I believe he's just side picking this. Alright, it's starting. A tiebreaker match versus Arutea and Vera for the first match in the tournament. Yeah, as Dushi did see, it's OD5. But we'll have to see if it's a factor. And Arutea with an early 100s. Vera having that OD advantage for playing a lot of mainly hard drop. Finish on the first part there. But a few 100s on Vera might bring this to, I believe, just 1x 100 difference from both of the players. Oh, it seems that Arutea missed a single finisher. This tiny difference is actually seen by missing finishers. So even though Vera has this small accuracy deficit, it's because Arutea did miss a single finisher. We're gonna have to see. If she keeps on missing these finishers, it might spell trouble. And Vera with the miss on that doublet pattern. No, we can't lose hope for any Vera lovers here. As Vera is hitting those finishers, so Arutea is hitting some of them. But she will be holding a strong FC for the first part. So yeah, in Muzu there will be triplets. Some dense patterns that you cannot single tap, not unlike in Futsu, where you won't be seeing that as much. But Vera is catching up just a little bit. He's slowly working his way up to 99 accuracy. So bringing this back to just about 1x miss difference, alongside with around 100. But we're getting to half the map here, and we're gonna have to see Arutea get some 100s. We're showing some weakness here for Vera to have a chance to come back. But for now, she is holding the strong lead, and Vera with a miss brings back this lead to 20,000. Keeping that FC in check. And more triplet patterns. Vera is having so much trouble with the triplets. Is this gonna be Vera's first loss for the tournament? Well, we can't hold back. We can't hold back hope yet. Arutea is losing a bit of accuracy in that Ki, so it's not as far as it may seem, as we still have a bit of maps here. But we're gonna have to see Arutea make a mistake for Vera to get a chance. Oh, a little bit of syncing issue. Yeah, but in score V2, any kind of misses will reduce the score. So it would move a lot into the favor of the opponent if you do miss in the song. And I think this is gonna be the last PI of the tiebreaker. And the 97 to a close 99. Alright, ready? There it is, the PI. And a few 100s from Arutea bringing this back to 98.5, but the significant lead might give her a bit of leeway in making some mistakes, as there's not much math left for Vera to take back the score. She's skipping this very consistent FC. A bit, but when it comes to shorter maps, the combo does play a factor, but it's not that much. But, yep, Arutea keeping the strong FC, and with this, she will win the tiebreaker. Better with the miss on the last part, he just gives up. He knew. Ah, that is unfortunate. But Arutea, a very, very strong tiebreaker score for an FC 1000 combo. And it's gonna be GG's Arutea with the match point for the tiebreaker. Good game for both. Most players are gonna leave now. Right, tiebreaker for the first match. And it's GG's. But for those in the stream, that will be the match between Arutea and Vero. But at the same time, please keep up in check, because in about 7 minutes, it's gonna be in around 2 p.m. it will be another match. It's gonna be, I believe, AD versus Night Cream. So let's wait up for a bit for the players. But thank you for watching this match versus Arutea and Vero. It was a pretty close match. But once again, we're gonna have to wait for 5 minutes here, as Nitrium and Katie's match is gonna come up very, very soon. I will also get myself some water. Sit tight. I'll be back.